Hi, Kelly Eckholt here to update you with the key events of the week. So domestically we didn't have really very much data this week. It's going to be a bit busier next week with the release of the third quarter GDP data. Rather, the focus has been on offshore markets, which are really running with the idea that there's going to be significant cuts to interest rates overseas next year. In the US, for example, the markets have priced in 125 points of rate cuts for 2024, which is pretty interesting given the most authoritative Fed speakers are telling us that they see interest rates there as remaining pretty stable, possibly even rising next year. In Australia, the Reserve Bank of Australia left its cash rate unchanged and sounded like they were going to need a bit of convincing to increase the interest rate further. Our Australian economics team thinks that the Reserve Bank is done increasing interest rates now. Domestically, we've released our forecast for what the government's going to announce in the high-FU mini-budget on the 20th of December. We think that the government's forecasts for the deficit and the borrowing program aren't really going to change very much this time round. Rather, we think that they'll announce some additional spending cuts so that they can pay for their tax cuts as well as their other coalition agreement initiatives. Finally, a bit of a plug for a new report on consumer spending that we've released this week. We've taken a look at the data from our customers' credit and debit card spending to be able to get a more up-to-date view on what's going on with household spending trends. That data is telling us that households are keeping the purse strings very tight, focusing spending on essentials as well as a little bit of travel. Watch this space next year as we come out with some quite interesting insights on this rich data set. So we'll be back to update you again just one more time before Christmas next week.